Blog.
Welcome to World Awakens Talk Radio. Embrace the shift.
Hello and welcome to World Awakens Talk Radio. My name is Carrie Cannon, your host, and I'm joined tonight by my co-host, Victoria Furr. And tonight, our guest is Robert Bruce, and he hasn't called in yet, so we're still waiting for him to call in. But Robert is a mystic healer and a metaphysical researcher who has provided a free consulting and healing service to the global internet community since 1992. For more than 25 years, he has been active in researching the mechanics and dynamics of all things considered paranormal, especially the out-of-body experience, the human energy body, kundalini, clairvoyance, healing, and psychic self-defense. His website is www.astraldynamics.com, and it carries much of his earlier written works, including tutorials, short stories, and poetry. He is the author of Practical Psychic Self-Defense and Energy Work. Robert was born in England and currently resides in Australia with his children. And I'm joined tonight by my lovely co-host, Victoria, who has been reading Robert's books recently. I got involved with one of Robert's communities probably back in 2003 or something like that, one of his spiritual communities. And that's how I came to know Robert. And Victoria, would you like to give us a little bit of your impressions of his work since you've been reading it recently?
Oh, well, the book I've been reading... Oh, hey, Carrie.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I've been reading his book, Energy Work. It says The Secret of Healing and Spiritual Development. And it's very interesting. In the beginning, when you sent it to me, I started reading it from, the first page, from cover to cover. And I don't usually do that, but I'm not real familiar with the technicalities that he speaks of, and it's very interesting to me, and I'd like to know more. And I haven't reread what I read like a couple of weeks ago, but what's caught my interest here, and I was hoping to talk to Robert about this, is about grounding and how, whether we realize it or not, we're all absorbing so much energy, outside influences, and just what to do with that, especially people who want to get into healing and everything. It's just like you get caught up in I do anyway. It feels like I get caught up in a whirlwind of energy that is emanating from outside of me.
Well, it's good that you have that question because Robert just popped on the line. Hi there, Robert.
G'day, Kerry. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Great. Yeah, I was a bit worried I'd lost something, a password or something, and wouldn't get in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens sometimes here.
Am I on time?
Did you hear? We were a little bit stressed out, but you're here. You're on time. And did you hear what Victoria was just talking about when she was talking about reading your book and some of her impressions or questions, actually? She's reading. Victoria, would you like to tell them what you're reading again, or what the book is that you're referencing?
Oh, yeah, the book that I am reading that you sent to me is Energy Work, The Secret of Healing and Spiritual Development.
Yeah.
And I started reading it, Robert, from the beginning, the technical terms and stuff, and a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't really refresh myself. I apologize before the call. But the last couple of hours I had gone, like I usually read, kind of like just whatever, flipping through pages. And what really struck me, and I've got some notes here, is about grounding. Because I'm kind of like an accidental mystic, and for years, I guess, I didn't realize what was happening. I was just picking up all this energy and thinking it was me. But I've just realized recently that I feel like a sponge. So I'm reading the parts in the book where you talk about what to do about grounding and how we become like just get kind of sucked up into all the chaos that's going on around us, So I came across the excessive high energies and, how it's so important to be relaxed and do what you need to relax and be grounded and center yourself.
Yeah, so what's your question here?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, fair
enough.
Yeah.
The only question that I had written down was, what do you think is the most important aspect of a healing practice or modality? If someone wants to heal. I mean, I know that I have to heal, before I can even consider, this is what I think, before I could even consider healing someone else, I have to heal myself, and the things that I perceive need to be healed with myself. But I feel like such a sponge, that I'm picking up all these other energies outside myself, like people who are depressed or in sorrow or whatever. So I need to be grounded. I guess that's the most important thing to me, is for me to ground.
Yeah, being grounded is very important, and so is self-healing. And if you look at most healing systems, Reiki, for example, Reiki 1, the purpose of Reiki 1 is for self-healing. And, the emphasis there is healing yourself before you move off and start healing other people. And that's the ideal, of course, but most people who get into healing, of course, have this huge urge inside. They want to help people. You meet someone that's got a headache and you try and help them. And going through following this process here, of course, you eventually get further and further into healing and heal a lot more people, and you can find yourself getting ungrounded, becoming exposed to higher energies and the energies of the people you're giving healing to, and that can be very destabilizing. Grounding is an important consideration, and you say handling these energies, particularly the empathy involved when you start giving healing to people. You connect with them emotionally, energetically, and you pick up. It's like psychically reading a person, emotionally reading them. You pick up their energies, and some of the energies of some people could really mess you up. And of course, just being exposed to the higher, more powerful healing energies is that can be quite disturbing as well. I've thought a lot on this over the many years I've been working in this area, and how do I put this? The most effective techniques I've involved, apart from what I've outlined in the book, which would take some explaining, is your energy and your intentions as a healer have to be very, very clear and very clearly stated, and the affirmation process, the manifestation process should be used to keep you grounded. There's a lot of techniques and things involved depending on the situation. Reading my book, Energy Work, and my other book, Practical Psychic Self-Defense, healers often encounter problems that their patients bring to them. If a person has energy attachments or is under psychic attack of some kind, they come to a healer, and as a healer you connect with them, try and help them, and sometimes you get caught in a crossfire. And so you need to know what to do about these things when they happen. Yeah.
Robert, can you sort of explain what happens in a psychic attack? Because it's just a little bit beyond me. Because I sort of, I understand that there are these other, energies, but then at the same time, I feel like, well, it's all me, so I need to work on me. So can you help me wrap myself around that a little bit, perhaps?
You are right there in that it's all about you.